if the string is right inside of the casing, just not very far from the end, you can make a cut. Just be real careful not to cut through the string, but make a cut inside of the elastic and open it up and then pull that string out a little bit, and then you might be able to use the crochet hook to push it back into the casing. All right, the first thing I do is I pull out a pretty long, I'll put it here, a pretty long bit of the wire. One of the tricks that I found is I never cut the wire, and I never cut my string until at the very end when I'm done. I fold the wire in half so I have a nice long doubled piece here, just like you would double a piece of sewing thread. And this makes the bodkin that you're going to run around the inside of the shoe casing. So start on one side, and you're just going to put that bodkin inside of the shoe casing. And I'll point out that I already made this, but when you bend the wire in half, it's not going to be tight enough to fit inside the casing, so I used my pliers to kind of give it a squeeze. That way it's small enough to fit in all the way around the casing, especially here on the end where it's got a very tiny opening. Okay, and then you're just going to push that wire all the way through the casing. And I always kind of try to bend the shoe at this point into a circle because it makes it a whole lot easier to go around the curve of the heel. And you just keep gently pushing the wire around the shoe. You can see here it's more than halfway now, so we're gonna just again kind of give that a gentle curve so we can push it the rest of the way. And at this point it gets a little difficult. I will mention that on some ballet shoes, right here at the back where the seam is, they will have a little stitch right through the casing. And typically, if you have that, you will just have maybe lost your string on the inside of the shoe. But what I do is, just to make it simple, is I cut that stitching open. I'll make a little incision and cut that stitching open. That way you can still get the bodkin to go all the way through. It's real simple to fix. I don't have one to demonstrate on here, but just wanted to mention it in case you run into that problem. The little tiny ballet shoes, the smaller sizes, the toddler sizes, sometimes have that. And I think it's meant to be a safeguard so that the string doesn't get pulled out, but you still sometimes lose the little ends of the string. Like if you've knotted it and clipped the ends of the string, it can still get lost inside the casing. All right, we're getting there. Just have to do this gently because you don't want to force the wire through. It can snap, and then you have to start all over again. But if you just take your time, it will work. Lights will guide you home and ignite. Okay, I don't know if you can see it right there, but there's the tip of the wire. I got it almost through. All right, this is the second part where you need your pliers. Just helps to have them. Grab a hold of it, pull it a little bit farther out. There you go. Now the next step is you take your elastic cord, and I think I forgot to mention, I said this smaller cord. I guess it doesn't have a thickness on it, but anyway, thick elastic cord. And then again, I don't cut it until I'm all done. So I'm going to thread that elastic cord through to give a good nice long doubled length. just like that, because we don't want to lose it again. Okay, there we go. Now grab the original end of the wire, and you're just going to pull, and that's going to drag that elastic thread back through the casing. Done with my bodkin for now. Now I'm just trying to figure out which one of these is the loose end so I can pull it on through.
Maybe pull on the loose end and see which side goes in.
There we go. All right. We have just restrung a ballet shoe. You can see there. So the next step would just be, to pull this a little bit back through so we're not wasting string.
Do you want me to hold that?
It's okay. I know this is a little messy, but I wanted to get this out there for you so you could see how to do it. Okay. Well, that's pretty good. Then you can have your child put the shoe on, go ahead and adjust it to fit their foot, and then tie it in a good double, triple, quadruple knot, whatever works for you, and then you can clip the end. And there you go, you just saved yourself some money, not having to replace the ballet shoes. And I would say the total cost for the wire and the cord was maybe $7 or $8, definitely under $10 to repair the shoes. And then you have it for the next time you need to repair ballet shoes. And I've honestly had these for many years, and I've never had to replace either the wire or the elastic cord. All right, thank you for your time. And that's how you replace the cord inside of ballet shoes. Enjoy.